Action and adventure TV shows channel from Comedy MX spotlights Tarzan, Rin Tin Tin, Zorro, complete Saturday matinee serials Captain Zero, Annie Oakley, The Big Picture, Korea and Vietnam Wars, and more. The thrills and chills never stop at Comedy MX. So return with us now to those golden days of yesteryear.
Batman, get out of here.
Willie teach about that to the alarm clock, huh?
Somebody stole our tent.
Quiet, Howard. You'll wake Nancy.
Nancy. Oh. Forgot. I couldn't figure why we were sleeping out in the open. What are you doing up so early?
Getting Nancy's pack ready. Willie's going to take her to the trading post and hire porters for the trek to the coast.
Well, thanks, Tom, but I won't be going in that direction. Now that my father is gone, I must stay on and finish the work he started.
After hearing what happened to him and Dexter?
I know, but I've just been going through Dad's papers. Why, his notes are full of research on Bassano land and his reasons for believing the birthplace of ancient Egyptian culture. I'm not asking you to understand what it would mean to the science of archaeology. But believe me, it would be an eternal monument to the memory of my father.
Well, then I guess it must be tried.
I hoped you'd say that. Now I must find Mr. Blake and ask him if he'll assemble another safari and act as our guide.
Well, Blake left here last night.
Oh?
Willy-Willy's a good guide.
Well, Willie is so important to you and your research. How would you get along without him?
We couldn't. We'll just have to go along.
Willie brave. I'm not afraid to go to Bassano land.
No other guide will make that statement. The Bassanos are none too friendly.
I'm not afraid. How soon can we leave?
Well, as soon as we can get enough supplies from the trading post.
Good. My pack is ready. All I have to do is finish the tape recording of my report to the museum.
Oh, Willie, help Miss Arlington set up a recorder while Professor Ogden and I get our rifles and knapsacks.
Yes, Doctor.
Let's get on to the trading post.
And all credit for solving the disappearance and death of my father, Stewart Arlington, should go to Dr. Tom Reynolds and Professor Howard Ogden, who led me to the unexplored land of the Kuchugundi, and there found Thurston Blake, guide and sole survivor of the ill-fated Arlington safari. Thurston Blake had just escaped from months of captivity, and his eyewitness account of being surprised and captured by the Kuchugundi tribe, while in the very act of watching the crocodiles capsizing the boat in which my father and Mr. Dexter were trying to escape.
Thurston Blake doesn't always tell the truth, my dear.
Mr. Blake, you startled me.
Is this your pack?
Yes, but I'm not returning to the coast.
Good. Then we can start out now and be across the Oroso River before nightfall. And don't let those crocodiles worry you. There's a shoal where we can cross the river about 3 miles to the north on the way to my hut.
Well, Dr. Reynolds told me you'd left already from here in the opposite direction.
I've been lying to him ever since we met. I was never a prisoner of the Kuchugundi. I figured you'd be coming to meet your father as planned, even though he'd been given up as lost. I was en route to meet you when you showed up with Reynolds and Ogden.
Then why did you lie?
I'll explain that later. Now, let's go.
No.
Nancy, I'm taking you to your father.
My father?
Of course. Dr. Arlington isn't dead, neither is Dexter. But we have to go on letting the world think they are for a while anyway.
Who made that decision, Mr. Blake? My father would have trusted Tom Reynolds. How do I know you're not lying to me now?
You don't. But if you want to see your father, you'll do as I say. Are you coming?
I guess Nancy's in resting up for a trip.
Yeah, she forgot to turn off her machine.
Dr. Reynolds, Mimsop's pack is gone.
Some of her things are still in there. Have another look around, Willie.
Hey, Howard, listen. There are 2 voices on that track.
Now there's only one.
The crocodiles capsizing the boat in which my father and Mr. Dexter were trying to escape.
Thurston Blake doesn't always tell the truth, my dear.
Mr. Blake, you startled me.
Sign of a struggle here. She either went willingly or at the point of a gun.
Blake's crazy. He must have known we'd go after her when we found her missing.
Well, that wouldn't worry a man of his experience in the jungle.
Ramar! Dr. Reynolds, I no find Mimsop any place.
Our only hope is that Blake didn't see that Nancy left this recorder running when he surprised her.
Do you think she did that on purpose?
This is no time for speculation. We do know he told her of a place where they could cross the Oroso River.
Of course. He even said it was on the way to his hut. If we only knew what Blake was up to.
That's why we must overtake them. They can't be far.
Mr. Blake, how much farther do we have to go?
We'll turn off through here. The trail isn't as good, but it shortens the distance.
Doctor, will he find fresh trail?
I thought Blake would get careless once he crossed the river. Lead on, Willie.
Yes, Doctor.
closer to them. Now, let's be careful. Wait, Howard. Nancy's unharmed. Let's see where he's taking her.
There it is. That's where they've been waiting for you.
Dad! Oh, Dad. Dad, darling. Your face. What have I done to you?
He's a very stubborn man, my dear.
You miserable beast. I couldn't stop him, Nancy. He would have killed me.
He's gone mad, scared out of his wits by the jungle. I was very gentle with your father. He's taken ill, that's all.
He's lying, Nancy. He beat Dr. Arlington senseless.
But why? Why?
Because he thinks the golden tablet your father excavated is a key to fabulous wealth. He thinks he can grab it for himself. And he tried to force us to translate the message engraved on it.
They can't read the hieroglyphics on that tablet.
He can't now, that's a cinch.
That's why he brought you here, Nancy. Your father told him you'd be able to read the inscription.
I'll get the tablet now.
Don't waste your time. I won't translate it for you.
I think you will.
Shall we go in now? No. Let's wait until Blake gets back.
How long has he been like this?
For days. Nancy, you've got to do as Blake says. He'll kill us all if you don't.
He'll kill us anyway. He can't afford to let us live and tell the story. But just so long as I refuse,
It'll be sudden death. You couldn't stand it. He'll torture you. You'll go insane like him.
Is there no chance of escape?
Not without Blake to guide us. We'd be lost and at the mercy of the Basanos.
The coward's right. These Basanos are killers. If you hope to get out of here safely, you'll do as I say.
Don't be too sure of that.
Tom!
Dr. Reynolds!
Now get over there. Howard, take his rifle. Now put down that bundle. We've heard enough to turn you over to the authorities for a long stretch.
Tom, quick. He's very sick.
Knowing your tricks, Blake, I better see if that is the golden tablet.
You're mighty brave, aren't you, when someone else is holding a gun on me?
Get out of the way! He's getting away!
I'll let him go.
Are you crazy? I didn't think he'd dare make a break for it, but you gotta go after him. There's no telling what he'll do now.
No man can get far in the jungle without weapons and supplies. Not even Blake himself.
If he's smart, he'll come crawling back.
But supposing he doesn't?
If the Basanos don't get him, the law will. We'll notify all neighboring provinces to be on the lookout. Howard, give me a hand. Take his arm and help him up. I want to check his coordination. Walk. I said walk. Hey, we better sit him down.
What is it, Tom?
Profound state of shock, amnesia. His reflexes resist stimuli.
Is there a chance of recovery?
Oh, yes, but the question is when. These cases are unpredictable. Some snap right out of it, others take longer.
What can we do to help him?
He should be moved to the hospital in Millan, where he could be watched constantly.
Do you think he's strong enough to travel?
Well, I'm afraid not. He'll need a few days' rest, proper nutrition, and then forced exercise before we can attempt it.
Well, why must we all go? Can't your guide take him back alone, Reynolds?
He'll need medical attention on the way. We may even have to carry him on a litter.
Well, I'm not going. We can't abandon an expedition this important just because one of us falls by the wayside.
You've been searching for something lost thousands of years. What's a little more time?
That's right, Philip. We have the tablet, and we can resume the expedition later. My place now is with Dad.
Looks like you'll have to carry on alone, Dexter.
You alone in the jungle? This I have to see.
Dr. Mendoza.
Who are you?
Please rise. This is the chief.
I know who he is. I sent for him.
I know. I've just been pleading for your life before a council meeting of the chief, his elders, and the witch doctor.
You have a pull with this bunch?
I'm a missionary. Therefore, I'm tolerated by the chief, who is also the spiritual ruler of the Basanos.
They have a religion, eh?
A highly developed religion. The one remnant besides language of a civilization buried centuries ago by volcanic eruption.
Yes. That's the way Dr. Arlington figured it.
Arlington? The missing archaeologist?
Never mind about him. Did the guard deliver that piece of paper I sent to the chief?
Katila Malala. But this is a sketch of a holy Basano symbol. This symbol is only known to the heads of the Basano people since the time of the ancient chieftains.
Alegule Sarita. Alegule Sarita.
The chief demands to know where you saw it.
That's my ace in the hole. You tell the chief that I'll get him the original if he'll let me have a few of his warriors and a share in the loot.
Mr. Blake, you're hardly in a position to bargain.
Tell him that it's a solid gold tablet with some hieroglyphic writing on it, about this size and shape.
Gitobe Nako. Naglo.
Totayu. Totayu. Alipulut. Yanga. Simtolo.
Kulemba. Spita Dona. Kurita. Polino Korem Kori.
He says the tablet shows the lost location of ancient tribal relics. All those not of religious nature he'll give to you if you produce the tablet.
You tell him to get his warriors together and let's get started. We may not have too much time as it is. Goala.
You didn't let me finish. The chief also said if you don't bring him the tablet, the death sentence will be invoked.
That's my worry, Padre.
Rasuto! Neupe Loto Matisi. Sale Scritto Gaturo. Cuivo. Gora!
Boots. Boots, darling. Doesn't that word recall anything to you?
Boots? Boots? No. No, I'm sorry.
It's what you used to call me when I was a little girl.
I just can't remember.
That'll all come in time. Just be grateful you've gotten back most of your strength. We'll take it easy the first day or two. You ready? All right, let's go.
Get up, you fool.
All right, take it easy, Dexter.
Oh, go on, hit me, Ogden. What more can the old man cost me?
I'd cut it out, you two. Keep this up, Dexter, and we'll leave you behind.
They went down that trail, I tell you. They can't be far, we'll get them. Look, see? Tracks.
Kuenda. Neopiguala.
We'd better stop here and rest a while.
Good idea. Dr. Arlington could use it.
We not have much left to eat, no?
No. Willie and I'd better scare up some game. Howard, you'd better stay here on guard. Try to get a little closer.
Greetings, coward. Where are Reynolds and his guide?
Well, they...
Shut up, Dexter.
2 more. Nayupi, 2.
Nayupicuala. Peruana.
All right, Arlington, up on your feet.
Shot. It come from back there. Maybe Professor Ogden, him hunting too.
I hardly think so, but we'd better find out.
No, I think you'd kill me.
Spoil the fun of watching the Basanos do it.
Go here.
Follow me.
Stay where you are, Blake. Cut him loose. Willie, they know what this gun will do. They're scared. Tell the chief we mean no harm. We just want to get out of his territory in peace.
You're going to Cula Caliente.
Corina Nagobi. Tenoka.
Him say many warriors look for us. We'll kill all of them fine.
I think he's bluffing. Tell him to give his word of safe passage or we'll take him along as hostage.
No culo. Sinoka. Koi.
Howard, show him we mean business.
Homalo. Kala. Nagori. Neupe. Scripto Rem.
Scripture. Him say he make trade. Our lives for golden tablet. Holy symbol of Bosono people.
Valora Kubo. Senka Dai. Kuluenda. Ahuko.
Bosono religion say bad masters steal holy symbol. Ancient warriors chase bad masters north.
That means the Egyptians, Tom. Dad was sent here to establish that Egyptian antiquity had its birth in Basanoland.
Then the golden tablet has served your real purpose?
Yes, by all means, return it to its rightful owners.
No, not on your life. You were saying, Dexter?
Willie, tell the chief he can keep the tablet with our blessings.
The son of Lika, Salika. Kulibi. Ascente.
Asante. How would you take the lead?
Luenda.
I'm pushed. We must have covered 5 miles in the last 2 hours.
Whose idea was it to go after fresh meat? Zahir and I were satisfied with canned goods.
You go ahead and lie. If you change your mind when we roast that one.
Dr. Reynolds! Ramar!
Sounded like it came from our camp. Look.
It's Korla, Dr. Najib's houseboy.
He's trying to say something.
Dr. Najib. Temple of Kaali.
Poor devil. I wonder what he was doing here.
Maybe Doctor's sending him with message, Zahir.
Well, if he did, somebody wanted to make sure we'd never get it.
Those men, they dress like temple assassins.
Assassins?
Yes, they're a branch of the thug sect. They were outlawed about 100 years ago, but were never completely stamped out.
Well, do you think Dr. Najib could have gotten mixed up with them?
Well, he didn't say anything to us when we saw him last month. This temple of Kaali, do you know where it is?
In the jungle near Lahar. Oh, but Sahib, not go there.
Why not?
The curse, Sahib. It is forbidden for unbelievers to enter.
We might not have to once we talk to Dr. Najib.
Well, then when we leave?
First thing in the morning. If we cut across the plateau, we should be there by noon. Blow your horn. Make a move.
Oh, no, Sahib. Those sacred cows. Can't treating them with disrespect.
Oh, they're moving now.
Dr. Najib. Take a look in there.
Oh, he's not in there.
No? I don't think he has been here for several days.
What do you suppose could have happened to him?
I don't know. But something tells me it ties in with Corla's death.
Sahibs, if I were you, I would accept that as a warning.
Who are you?
Constable Singh, representative of the regional government. What are you doing here?
We're looking for Dr. Najib. He seems to have disappeared.
And why should that concern you?
Look, Mr. Singh, the doctor and I were old friends. If something's happened to him, I'd like to know about it.
That is for me to decide, Dr. Reynolds.
How do you know my name?
It is my duty to keep informed. Now, I suggest you stop meddling in the affairs of this village and leave quietly.
Nobody's leaving anywhere till we get some good explanations.
That's right. In the past 24 hours, Dr. Najib's boy was murdered and our camp ransacked.
Then you should understand why I ask you to leave.
And if we don't?
Then I cannot be responsible for the consequences.
We might as well do as he says.
Well, here we are, right back where we started. What do we do now?
Our only other lead is to the temple of Kaali. We'll have to go there after all.
Oh, but Sabs, that's too dangerous.
Well, if you're afraid, Zahir, we won't ask you to come in with us.
Well, I'm not afraid for me, only for you and Sab Ogden.
Don't worry, son. We can take care of ourselves. Let's go, Zahir.
We must leave Jeep here and walk rest of the way.
Well, that's good enough for me. Come on.
Getting into temple is easy, but that not mean we can getting out.
You mean those temple assassins might try to stop us?
Yes, Sahib. They not hesitate to kill any unbeliever who enters their shrine.
We'll worry about them when we get to it.
Look, Sahib.
What are the birds doing on their backs?
They helping keep elephant clean.
How do you like that, Howard?
It's better than a Saturday night bath.
Good joke, Sahib, no?
No.
That it is the temple of Kaali.
See if we can get inside.
that for? They're going to have some kind of ceremony.
Who's that?
The high priest.
What's he saying?
He's going to have himself buried alive. And they're not opening crypt for 3 weeks.
Well, that's like committing suicide.
No, Sahib. He will live, and temple will prosper.
Namaste.
I wonder if the incense they use has anything to do with this hypnosis.
Sahib, it's Singh.
Keep back. We can't afford to let him see us.
I see you didn't take my advice, Dr. Reynolds.
I'm afraid that's something we had to decide for ourselves.
Are you forgetting the curse of Kaali? Or was it that you thought it did not apply to the White Ramar? If I had not arrived here just in time, these men would have killed you.
It wouldn't surprise me if you tipped him off.
You Occidentals seem very hard to convince. But let me warn you, when the believers of this cult seek revenge, they always get it.
Then we're free to go?
For the moment, yes.
Hey, Tom. Tom, look at this. What have you got there? A medallion. Well, how did it get in there?
Well, I don't know, unless Corley hid it in there before they killed him.
That makes sense. It was obvious those natives were looking for something when we surprised them. Dr. Najib must have sent it.
But why?
Well, if we knew that, it would explain a lot of things. Take a good look at that design. You ever seen one like it before?
No, not that I recall.
Think a second. Back at the temple, during the ceremony.
The medallion they hung around the high priest's neck. Why, of course. It's identical.
Well, that settles it. There must be some connection between the temple of Kaali and the disappearance.
Hey, what? Hey, what are you doing?
What? Hi, where are you?
Wonder where we are.
I guess the execution grounds from the looks of that. Vultures. What were they saying as they were bringing us here, Zahir?
I not knowing, Sahib. They speak dialect I not understand.
Dr. Najib.
I hope you will forgive me, Dr. Reynolds, for having brought you here in this unusual manner.
Unusual? That's putting it mildly. What's the big idea?
You were in great danger.
From whom?
The Temple assassins. I received word through channels of my own that you were to be eliminated by them at this very moment.
Well, that's a pleasant thought. Ever since you sent us this medallion, we've had nothing but trouble.
Then you have the medallion?
Well, yes. I have it right here.
Good. I was afraid they might have stolen it from Kaali when they killed him. You see, it is the only proof I have.
Proof of what?
You mean Kaali didn't deliver my message when he gave you the medallion?
No, he was dying when we found him back at our camp.
Then I must tell you that this medallion belonged to the high priest of the Temple of Kaali. About a week ago, he disappeared. Another priest showed up and claimed that he was assigned to take over.
What's so strange about that?
Nothing at first glance. Although the old priest was my friend, and I felt badly when he did not bid me goodbye. A few days later, I found this down by the river.
Then you think your friend may have met with foul play?
Exactly. I took the medallion to Mr. Singh, the constable. He refused to listen to me. That same night, the Temple assassins broke into my home. Kaali and I escaped into the jungle. And that's when I sent him to you with the medallion for safekeeping.
Do you think this new priest may have had something to do with your friend's disappearance?
I cannot see any motive for it.
I think if we go back to the temple, we'll find the motive. At least this time, we'll have reinforcements with us. No, they'll only slow us down. You'd better tell them to wait here.
Obasa Intuti. It is this way.
I'm glad he doesn't like our company.
It should be safe to enter now. They do not worship there at this time of day.
Zahir, you stay here with Dr. Najib. If you see anyone approaching, try to warn us.
I will make signal like so.
Good. Be sure you both keep out of sight. Come on, Howard. What do you think, Howard?
Oh, I don't claim to be an expert, but I'd say that ruby is real.
How about these diamonds?
You can't tell without a test.
Let's try this. If it cuts the crystal in my watch, we'll know they're real. Just like I figured. They're phonies.
Try that smaller one.
That's odd. This one's real.
I don't get it. Why would some of the stones be real and some phony?
Where are you going?
You don't think he's gotten out of there?
I don't know. Give me a hand.
Hey.
Grab that end. I knew he had a way of getting out. He couldn't have stayed in there any length of time and lived.
Where do you suppose that passage leads to?
To the outside, no doubt. The exit is probably behind some bushes or a rock. Hey, that's Zahir warning us someone's coming here. Come on, the slab, quick. Forget it. I can hear him. He's coming in the back way, in and out.
Placing real diamonds with hunks of glass.
He's been doing it for some time. Our tests prove that.
Let's grab him.
Not here. We'll have to follow him to find out where he's hidden the real jewels.
We just saw the high priest leaving the temple.
I know. He's stolen the jewels from the idol.
But he was buried in a crypt from which there is no escape.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Which way did he go?
Down that path.
Hold it. We don't want the priest to know he's being followed. He'll get away if we wait here all day. That's a break. Come on. All the luck. The trail splits. Now what do we do? We'll separate. You and Zahir go that way. Najib and I'll follow this trail. Come on. We'll move fast now.
Oh, looks like the end of the line. We better get back to the others.
Bungalow!
What did he say?
He said to tie us to the tree.
Jolly.
He said to hurry.
Ogden, she tied up. Dusalo, Bungalow.
They're going after other two men.
It's Tom and Dr. Najib.
We'll take those.
We must restore these to the idol of Kaali.
Let's go.
Hello!
Por dove l'arreglo?
He has told them that you stole the jewels from the temple.
Por dove Harry?
You hold him here. I'm going after the priest.
come on, sir. On a jib, Sahib.
Say. You say for them to untie us.
Follow you. Hastaro.
He say for them to stay here.
Follow me, Sahib.
Well, I guess I owe you an apology, Mr. Singh. I had you figured wrong from the start.
I believe that to be mutual. I thought you were meddling into affairs that did not concern you.
Well, I'm sorry we didn't get here soon enough to help save the life of the high priest, Dr. Najib's friend.
He is alive.
Oh?
Some of his followers found him today, hidden in a cave near the river.
That's swell.
I shall go and attend to him at once. Thank you, my friends, for all you have done. I will never forget you for it.
Well, goodbye.
All right.